Hi Virgo, a reading for you for the time of Sun in Gemini, which has already begun on the 20th of May and will last until the 21st of June 2017. So things are already in progress, but I think whenever you see this recording, it's good for you. Your cards are already shuffled. I'm using the Fountain Tarot this time and Celtic Cross spread. I'm gonna cut the deck for you. Virgo, Sun in Gemini, 2017. Okay, this wants to be up. Let's see. The central card, Death. Huge change going on. Crossing you is Seven of Wands. At the base of your reading, Knight of Coins, which is your card. Crowning your reading, Three of Swords, Broken Heart. Past energy, Knight of Wands. This is recent past. Now near future, the Hierophant. It's good to see it here. How do you see yourself or inner influences? Ten of Coins. Environment or outer influences. Two of Swords. Your hopes and fears. Ten of Swords. And the outcome. The Chariot. Oh, you're gonna overcome everything. Great to see it as the outcome card. As the shadow card, you have Nine of Wands, the warrior card. Courage, stamina, and the need to stand on your ground a little longer, although you may feel very tired. You need to defend what you gained. You need to have strength, you need to be disciplined. It seems you're wounded. It's very much in accordance with the rest of the reading, but you still act as a warrior. You remain loyal to yourself, to whatever case it is about. Okay, the Death card at the center of your reading indicates that you're in the process of a huge change, huge transformation. Death is rarely about death itself. It usually is about a process of becoming someone else, of becoming someone new. The process of deep, profound change that is quite painful very often, that is requiring, as I told, strength and stamina, but it's worth the effort. It's as with a caterpillar and a butterfly. The butterfly is a beautiful creature, but the caterpillar needs to be absolutely transformed to become it. So, a difficult reading for you, Virgo. What's crossing you, so what's helping or hindering you, is Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a competitive energy, not a harmonious one. It's again connected with defending, protecting something, so it's quite similar to Nine of Wands, but it's more active. Sometimes it's like physical activities together, like when you compete for a good reason. It is also a courage, bravery. It's taking action. As I said, it's an active card, very active card. And you're not so tired as with Nine of Wands. In Nine of Wands, you may seem wounded. You may be on your last legs, as they say. Here, you're still full of life, very vigorous, Is this the word in English? Vital. Is this helping you or hindering you? It depends whether you defend yourself from the change or whether it's helping you to change. Perhaps someone is trying to stop you from changing, and if you're defending against that, then this may be helpful. But if you're not ready to embrace the Death card, the deep transformation, then the Seven of Wands may only slow the process down. But at the base of your reading, you have your energy, the energy of Knight of Coins. Very slowly moving knight, but also the knight that knows its purpose and knows the way and has everything planned. This is the knight that always achieves what he wants, taking it really slowly, step by step. Sometimes it may seem painful for some people, but not for you. Not for you, Virgo. You're like that. This is your energy. Precise, steady, slow, but sure. So good to see it at the base of your reading. Especially that you have a painful card crowning you. Something is still going on your mind. I called it a broken heart card, but it doesn't have to be connected with love precisely. It's anything or everything that made you suffer. This can be any kind of treason, disappointment, when things aren't going our way and we ruminate over this. Because what I always underline when I see Three of Swords is that it is a swords card, not cups. So it's all going on in your mind, not in your heart, although we have a heart here. And it's a bubble, as I see. It's a bubble, but these swords don't pop it. Isn't it strange? They should pop it. So in a way, it's a beautiful depiction of the core problem here with this card. It's not the pain you feel that makes you suffer. These are the thoughts about the pain that make you suffer. If you let yourself to live through the pain, the bubble will pop and it's over. But if you linger on it in your thoughts, you yourself create suffering. That's why the bubble is still here, and that's why the swords are still piercing it, and you still feel it as if it was happening right now. This thing, this something that happened, belongs to the past. But your thoughts maintain it in here and now, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about the past. So you're lingering on the pain, and this creates suffering. And this is crowning you. So it's good to see there's a kind of relief here with the Hierophant. But the best way not to suffer is to experience emotions, those difficult emotions, but then just let them go, let them through you and let them go. Because otherwise you will suffer more, not less. Coming to the past, recent past, you have Knight of Wands. Somehow I feel this is the reason for your suffering. This is the person who made you suffer. I don't know why, but that's how I feel. Knight of Wands is unstable energy, very much unlike you. Unlike Knight of Coins, which is a slow one. Knight of Wands is very fast one, fierce one, fiery one. And he's really very often coming and then going. Not really a reliable energy. When this energy comes into action, it has great power and burns beautifully, but also often with a very short flame. So perhaps there was someone in your life who entered it with great passion, but then receded, and you weren't expecting this because it's not your way of doing things. And perhaps this is the disappointment you felt. Otherwise, this can be energy of movement in your past. Perhaps you were moving, you were traveling, and now you're back. Perhaps this death has something in common with this Knight. But I don't know why I feel it can be a person in your case. A person that is very much connected with this process of transformation you're going through. Of course, death is a major arcana, so it definitely lasts more than a month. It's not only in June. You're already in the process of transformation. And this Knight of Wands in the past is connected with both the Death card and Three of Swords. And the best thing to do is just leave it behind, live through your pain and follow with the Knight of Coins. You have a great bright future in front of you, and you will find support, I feel. The Hierophant. Help from above. It's a faith card. What is faith? I think many people understand it very, very differently. And I know for many people faith is this soothing feeling that everything is in the right place, that everything what happens is supposed to happen, that we are one, we are connected with the universe, we are part of it, and it is part of us. We are one with the universe. This is a very healing card in this position. Either you find this faith, this soothing energy within yourself, or very often this is some kind of institution or a person that is wise and is helping you. It provides you guidance. And it reminds you of ideals, of a very important role of ideals in our lives. Not only what our mind and hearts tell us, but also higher ideals. So this can be someone revealing you can feel relief meeting this person or being in this institution, feeling support from some hierarchy present in your life. You can also feel, I feel this is a support most of all, and somehow I feel you will feel better because the influence of this structure, of this hierarchy behind the Hierophant, also touches the person that disappointed you. And there is a sense of justice here. I feel very happy to see 10 of coins in how do you see yourself card, because this also means support to me. 10 of coins is a card of system for me, usually a family system, but sometimes it's just a group of people we can trust that is supporting us. Usually it's a family, but sometimes it's also at work or a group of friends very close to us. And 10 of coins is all those people that are standing behind us, and they won't let us fall. They won't. This is a real treasure. This is real. This is really precious. The most precious thing you may have. Trust and support from the people you know and from the people you trust. And this is what you feel inside of you, so you believe you have this support. And this really helps you go through this transformation. How others see you or your environment, you have 2 of Swords, which is a card of being unable to choose. And the inability to choose is connected with lack of information. There's not enough for you that you know, or you perceive it this way, because it's not always like that. Sometimes we think we have too little information. Your eyes are covered here, so you try to decide without being influenced, but still your data is insufficient, right? And there's very often a conflict between heart and your mind here, and you don't know what to choose. So as it is in your environment, it means that people see you like that, like indecisive, not being able to choose, or denying something. Or there may be someone in your vicinity, in your environment, that has such difficulties with making a right decision. In your hopes and fears, you have a very painful card of 10 of Swords. So I think this is... I usually think it's a fear. But as it is with life, it is sometimes possible to have it like a hope. Why? Because this means end. 10 means the end of the cycle. In case of Swords, it is a painful end. Still, it's an end. And what ends, ends. And then something new can begin. So perhaps you're hoping against perhaps against your heart, that something will end, even if it might end painfully. Or you can hope that it won't happen, that you will get away with something without this final, very painful stage of being, like they say, stabbed in the back. It's not always being stabbed in the back. Sometimes it's just admitting that I'm defeated, letting go of something, leaving some bad, well, not bad, but leaving a thought pattern behind, a thought pattern that was no longer useful, that was not working. Sometimes it's just surrendering to something. It doesn't have to be a disaster, a defeat, a ruin, etc., etc. Sometimes it's just, stop fighting, stopping the fight, or giving up, like admitting, okay, this has ended. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. And sometimes it's painful, but sometimes the relief is greater than this pain. I mean, when you had this Three of Swords in your head, this bubble heart being pierced all the time, feeling suffering all the time, then perhaps you want this to end. You want this to admit, okay, this happened. This happened, now it's the past. I'm done with it. It's over. Let me go. So, paradoxically, I think this is your hope. You hope this to end. And I feel it will when you admit it, when you finally stop doing it to yourself, piercing your heart over and over again with thoughts. This will end because you have the Chariot, a beautiful card of Chariot as the outcome. Chariot is the ultimate victory card, but this is also the card of recognition of complex nature of light and darkness. This is admitting that the one cannot be without the other. This is also recognizing that there is a seed of darkness in light, and there is a seed of light in the darkness. They cannot exist without each other. And this is symbolized here by the opposing horses, black one and the white one. But when you recognize that the true nature of them is connected, that they, in a way, they are also one, then it's much easier to control this chariot. And it's much easier to make it go the way you want it to go. So perhaps this reading is about integration of pain, admitting it was necessary for you to feel it and to end something, to make it through, to go further, to take another step in your transformation. There is much bravery in this reading, so that's why I feel the Seven of Wands is rather helping you than hindering you. But because you decide to be brave, I feel you decide to embrace the pain of Three of Swords, to put it through you, and then to just leave it behind with the Ten of Swords. Perhaps you finally decide to put it, to run it through you, let it run through you, and then leave it behind, because then you can leave it behind. You're brave enough, and you're supported enough, and you're smart enough with this King, a Knight of Coins, and with this Ten of Coins. You're supported. You can be afraid, but still you're brave, and you're deciding to let it go and move forward. And this is the beautiful outcome for you. I like how these two cards play well together. They are so similar in a way. There is light and darkness in them. But here, it's more balanced. So you're coming out of it slowly, but surely, with Knight of Swords. with Knight of Coins, sorry, and with great courage. So, congratulations to you, Virgo, and I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, check your sun, moon and rising signs. I wish you all the best in the following month, and so send you all my best blessings. Bye bye.